Welcome back into another episode of Morning Edition. Julian Sador, Ann Satowski, Ted Payton, and drumroll, Kevin Pinto. Joining us, our Queen City News Plus extraordinary. What's your official title anyway, Kevin?
What do you do here?
I do a lot of things. I wear many hats.
Yeah, are you employed?
Yeah. Don't let
Gainfully.
anybody know. Yeah, we don't talk about that. We'll cut this part out.
Yeah.
So here's what we're talking about today on Morning Edition, fresh off of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Obviously, we're spending a lot of money. Americans are on gifts. And the question was posed, are people going to shift more towards getting experiences rather than get a bunch of gifts under the Christmas tree? Recent surveys show, yes, they're going maybe one big gift and some smaller ones, or saying, you know what, maybe we go to that concert and see artists that you really like, or a theme park, or vacation at a place you've always wanted to visit. So I'll put it out to the group, and we'll start with our special guest, Kevin Pinto, first.
Hey.
What do you think about this, Kevin?
I mean, I like both. I'm greedy. I like gifts. I want an experience. I want all of it. That's my love language, right? As people talk about, I guess. Gifts, and I like them all. But I know that Jenna, my wife, as you all know her, she loves an experience. So I remember I got us tickets for New York one time. It's selfishly, partly, it's always half my gift. I'm going to be honest.
Like a hockey game.
Yeah, it was a hockey game.
Okay.
But we also got tickets for Broadway.
Okay.
And you know, she likes Harry Potter, so I got her that as a extra gift as well. So a little bit for her, a little bit for me. And I'm a little selfish in that.
Wait, you got her the Harry Potter books that were
No, the Harry Potter, the Broadway show.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify.
The Cursing Children
You
or
reached
whatever.
the last Harry Potter book that came out 10 years ago. You were welcome.
Whatever, nerd.
In case you didn't have it already.
Ted, how about you? I think we already know the way Ted leans on this,
Yeah.
but go ahead, Ted.
What was that?
Which way your experiences.
Wholeheartedly experiences. We've made this pact an agreement that for our anniversary, we don't buy each other physical gifts. We do a trip or an experience together for our anniversary. When it comes to other occasions, Christmas and the like, that's going to be more dealer's choice. But we do lean heavily towards experience gifts wherever possible because I feel like it's a gift that keeps on giving. One gift I gave for Christmas, it was a Christmas gift. It started off with one of those cameras that prints out the picture right away, the Polaroids. At first, she was like, "What is this?" And then there was a follow-up book. You've probably heard of the Adventure book.
Yeah.
And it's a book where you kind of scratch off a date, and then you do it, and then you take a picture, and you can put it.
How many have you done in that so far?
Honestly, we've done most than
Really?
most people talk to. Yeah, you have to have intentionality around it.
For sure.
So I think, mean, honestly, over under, we've busted at least 10 to 15 of those dates.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done some work on them.
Annie, what say you?
I'm like Kevin. I'm greedy. No, I like them all. I think for Christmas, especially this year with our daughter, I think obviously it's fun to watch them unwrap things and do more experiences or have that experience of the joy of Christmas. So we kind of do a little bit of both. I love giving gifts. I love wrapping them. But I think in maybe outside of Christmas. So for Christmas, I think I prefer physical gifts. But outside of that, I love experiences and making that memory. I know that a lot of our extended family is kind of trying to, which I would be down for, kind of doing a trip, maybe getting like a cabin in the mountains for all of us to spend the holiday together rather than exchanging gifts. We don't really do that amongst the adults. It's more of, spouses and maybe your parents. And then obviously now that we have kids, the focus is there. But one year when we were dating, my husband for Christmas did something similar where came up with a bunch of different dates, one for each month. And then you open it up when that month comes around. So there was one in a box for January and February. So there was the intentionality, to Ted's point, of pre-planning all these activities for us to do throughout the year. So I loved that year. That was a really good and creative gift.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I am more of, like you guys, greedy. Give me both. Give me the physical gifts and give me experience. But if I have to pick, my wife and I have kind of shifted over to more experiences. And I think the big thing for us is like, okay, like the gifts will fade over a while. Like you'll stop using like your jackets and whatever tchotchkes that you may get or AirPods. Like you can get that on your own, but an experience is something you're building with that person. And then you have those memories for the rest of your life. And I was telling Annie, like, I never thought I was going to be a cruise person. Now my wife and I are
Full-on
cruise people.
person.
Full-on cruise people. So we're going on another cruise for my wife's 30th and for Hanukkah and Christmas and for New Year's. And I can tell you, you know what? It's been now, oh gosh, probably 2-3 years since my first cruise. And like, I remember that cruise like it was yesterday. We made some great memories, met some interesting people. We'll have those memories for the rest of our lives. But when you think about too, like your parents and your siblings, the amount of time that you have to spend with them gets so limited after you graduate college, you move away. So if I'm thinking of, do I get my brother a gift, or like we're looking at, instead of getting each other gifts, we're looking at going to a Michigan game. We're both big Michigan fans. Let's go get a Michigan game together next year. That to me is way more valuable than anything that he could possibly give me. Even if it's like, I don't even know on my wish list, but like to me, having quality time with my brother at an event that we both love blows it out of the water.
Yeah, agreed.
Let me lean into that both scenario, because I do think both actually goes appropriately with the experiences, because you can get a cheaper thing per se with the experience. So let's say it's a Michigan t-shirt that you get at the Michigan game.
That ain't cheap. But yes,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
comparatively, I know what you're saying, Ted. I get that.
Right? I get it.
Nothing at games are cheap nowadays.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
for real.
So for the example I'm thinking of is my wife and I, definitely not cheap for our honeymoon. We went to Costa Rica, but a cheap gift afterwards was the little Shutterfly book that has all the pictures
Yeah.
from the trip, right? And it's a little tiny book, sits on our mantle. And when people come over, they're like, oh, let's page through it a little bit. And it becomes a conversation piece, or little things like that you can have. We have magnets from pictures from different trips that we've taken. So there isn't a way to add that physical piece, which can become the memorabilia for the experience that was had.
It really just depends too. I feel like if you're married, right, or you just had a kid, sometimes it's not as convenient to do the trip, or you're not able to,
Yeah.
or you lost all your vacation days or whatever. So sometimes you just have to do a regular old gift. And then with kids, right, we talked about kids. I don't imagine like Lila's not even a year old, so she's not gonna really care as much right now. Plus, kids like just wrapping paper and boxes and stuff,
seriously.
Kids.
I'm excited for her just to like open up the bag in the box.
right?
Yeah.
That's the look of excitement as kids. Like that's what you still want that, right? Like you're not
Yeah.
gonna sacrifice that.
You could give her a
Yeah.
piece of wrapping paper, and they don't.
I will say
figure
the
it out.
best gift we got our
Mm.
baby girl for her first birthday was an all-inclusive trip to the Dominican
Yeah.
Republic.
Was that
So-
the best?
Oh, you
gift
got that for her.
That's what we got her.
She's gonna
Wow.
remember
You're gonna
it
love that.
forever.
Right?
You know
That's
what?
I'm just saying.
Ted, to your point too about the Costa Rica trip, because it was a gift that kept on giving for everybody, because we had 6 months post trip of Ted saying Pura Vida every single day that he worked with us.
Pura vida.
Pura Vida.
Pura vida.
Wow, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Bring it back.
There you
Yeah.
go. Guys, let us know what you are getting for the holidays. If you're more on the experience side or more the physical gift, we want to hear from you. We're going to squeeze in a quick break. We'll be back with more Morning Edition right on the other side of this break.
Welcome back to this episode of Morning Edition. We talked about our greedy selves wanting experiences and physical gifts.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But this was something that I thought of the other day. I was showering. My husband called me. I could see my phone in the bathroom, and it went like it rang and rang and rang. I'm like, of course, obviously, I'm going to call him back. But then I wondered, what does my voicemail even sound like? I got a new phone last year. I don't remember setting up the voicemail. And we used to leave, like, I don't know about you guys, maybe this is like a girl thing, but we used to like really think of these elaborate voicemail away messages, right? Of like, hi, you've reached Annie, blah, 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 blah. For business, we obviously have to have that, but I don't think I have my voicemail set up. When I call my friends and I miss them, 90% of the time, it's just the automated computer one, which sounds a lot better now with the iPhone updates, by the way. It's a different, like more human sounding voice. But I asked the question to you guys, and then we went into, do you even leave a voicemail anymore when you miss someone?
Mm-hmm.
I'll start with voicemail. Yes, I have it set up. I feel like it's also a carryover from when I started over. Well, when you start off as a general assignment reporter, you have a
Yes.
bunch of people calling in, and my number now especially isn't a local area code. So when I call in, right, I want people to know that they got me, that it's the right number. And so it's like just hearing that, because I know they may have changed it, but the old ones used to say your phone number. That doesn't tell the person at all that they've gotten the right
Right.
person.
Yeah.
So if you got my number from somebody else, how do you know you're calling the right number? Well, you have the voicemail that says you've reached Julian Sador, yada yada yada. That way you know. And I feel like that's, I don't know, it's just a nice touch.
It's nice. No, it
But-
really is. But I just thought, I don't even know if I have it set up. So when we're done here, I'm going to go into my phone and potentially set up.
You know what? I mean, let's just find out right now. I can't say what the button. Just hit the send me straight to voicemail. Let's find out.
All right. Ooh.
You gonna set you up now? Are you
Yeah,
calling?
let's-
Right?
Yeah.
Real
Call
time.
right now on real time. Let's see what comes up.
Let's see.
First time caller, long time listener.
Right.
You've reached Annie. Please leave me a message.
Oh,
Get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Wow.
hey
Brief.
Annie, thanks for setting up your voicemail. You're such a kind friend. I'll talk to you
Yeah,
later.
we're all here. Hey.
That was really brief. I sounded
Wow.
annoyed. Oh, and now I got the text message saying what it is. Okay, so I have my voicemail set up.
And I love that they transcribed the voicemail for
Gonna
you.
say,
by the
you
way.
did transcription.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
that's like-
you.
So good.
How about you guys? You guys have your voicemail set up?
I do not know.
No?
All right, call Ted. It's time for a TED test.
I love it. I love
TED
it.
Here we go.
test.
Go.
Call his correct phone number.
His correct phone number.
Yeah, not the other one.
You have those
Here, all right,
phone-
Ted.
you know,
Let's see. Ted, we're going down.
I thought I ignored
Your
it.
call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No, that ain't
Nope.
The
Ted.
person you're trying to reach is not available.
That's not
Ew.
Ted, your voice sounds weird.
Message.
Ted had a cold that
Does
day.
that even make you
Oh.
want to leave a message?
Nah, I would have hung up already.
No.
I'd have hung up already.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Pinto.
You can pick up while on voicemail now too if you think you missed the phone.
But I'm not
Yeah.
even sticking around. I'm like,
I'm already done.
Wait, Ted didn't even sip his
Yeah.
Pinto, how about you?
First of all, I've hung up already by like 2 rings. I'm all right, cool. They're not going to answer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or they're going to see that they have a missed call. Right? It'll show up.
Yeah.
They'll call me back. But so voicemails, I love leaving them. I love leaving them, and it's usually sarcastically, right? I know that you saw that I've called you, right?
Right.
You don't need to know. Hey, I called you. Give me a call back. Ugh, that's dumb. But I will leave a message, but it's usually like, hey, they said they were going to kill me if you didn't answer the phone. They said, call the one person you trust. And if they answer the phone, then you live. And I'm dying because you didn't answer the phone. So thanks a lot.
I'm dead.
Don't bother calling me back. It's too late.
It's too late.
And I love that. You know, that's kind of more fun. You just never know what you're going to get.
Uh-huh.
Or it's a really obnoxious one where I just leave my number 100 times. Oh, this is Kevin Pinto. Hey, I know, you just missed my call. If you need to call me back, here's my number. And I'll say it like 10 times.
Please
Can
never
I-
call me ever.
Can I admit something?
Better
really
answer your phone.
embarrassing? It's like, so when I'm calling, trying to get like stories, right? I'll call and I'll leave a voice message just because even though I know this on their cell phone, but it's just habit. I'll say number to call me back, right? And I'll give my number.
Yes, me too.
And I'm like, you bozo, it's on his cell phone. They know exactly what your number is. They don't need you to.
I still
and then
do it.
again,
I still do it.
because it goes
Jason's
back
art.
to,
what are
like,
they gonna do?
we're all 90s.
Write it down? Like, no.
But we're all 90s kids,
I know,
right?
but that's-
So like
we're 90s.
So that's what you had to do. And that's like how I heard my parents leave voicemails.
Right.
And that's just like, you learn, like I don't know about you, but I had like terrible phone call anxiety
Yeah.
of like calling to make your dentist appointment or your doctor's appointment. But so
Yeah.
you model what your parents did, and that's what they did. They just
100%.
listed off the number because they had to.
You
And
guys
now we
remember too? They would be like, okay, give me a pen and paper. Give me a pen and paper.
Go, 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 go.
It's
And
like,
it was so
what?
stressful.
Yeah.
Or my
What?
favorite
Write down number now. 3.
Yes.
The pen and paper
Dad,
was
my
by
dad.
the
My
phone.
favorite one was remember this number. Remember
Oh
this
my
number.
God. And you were like, oh my God, I'm forgetting. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're all delegated like 4 numbers.
3,
And then you repeat it over, repeat it over.
Oh,
And then they go repeat it back, and you're like, oh.
I learned the hack. You would I mean, I don't know if it's a hack. If everyone does it. Like
Yeah,
you
let's
just
hear
turn
it.
it into it. You turn it into the number that it is. So when I say
Huh?
you turn it into the number that it is. So it's the
Keep
best
on
way I could
saying it.
describe it. Yeah, more words.
30
More words. So like let's say the phone number was like 760 2455, right? I remember
Not enough
760.
numbers.
That's you're missing one.
Would have
Oh, okay. You're taking out the area code.
Oh yeah, I'm taking
Okay,
out the
okay.
area
They weren't
code.
supposed to know the
Yeah,
number.
this was before. If we're talking '90s kids, you're not calling multiple area codes while you're
Speak
going
for
out.
yourself.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Oh man, we had 240, 301, and 202 in DC.
I had some random friends, yeah. But
We had
most
two.
were 201.
At most, yeah.
Okay.
At most, we had
Okay,
two
anyway.
area codes you were
Okay,
messing
okay.
with.
So,
We
so,
digress.
so,
So
turn
it
it
was
up. Okay, so let's hear it.
760
Okay.
was the first. So instead of remember 760, it's just 760, 760. And then the last 4, what were the last 4?
I don't know.
We didn't know you were testing.
See, this is
Yeah.
the problem. She can't remember.
You all told you we're not good with this, Ted.
I didn't know. I didn't bring my pen and
So
paper,
hard.
It
dude.
would have been like
So, like,
you just
4,025.
So
So yeah,
760 and then 4,000.
correct.
Okay.
So when I say the number, I couldn't say it any other way. Like, oh, make it the actual number. No, it's
Why not like 246,000? Like, oh, I guess
570.
that wouldn't even make
that
sense.
becomes more convoluted. So just
Yeah,
remember
it's-
X 305 or whatever the first three
kids don't
numbers
have-
are,
you don't-
and then remember the 1,000, and then that's how I remember numbers.
Nobody has to do that anymore.
Nope, because we have.
Yeah.
It's
Kids don't-
just, how's your number?
I feel like we're officially that age. It's like, kids, you don't know how good you got it. You used to have
true.
to memorize phone numbers.
My mom will
Sweat.
still leave the voicemail. Hi, Ted. Just to say hi. Call me back.
Or like,
To
what,
this day.
your parents do that?
This is your mom.
Yeah,
It's,
mine-
right.
Yeah.
This is your mom. I
This
know.
is your mother. I
it's your
know.
mom.
Even in text though, it'll love mom. Like why'd you sign off?
Yeah.
This-
It's not a letter. I know
No.
exactly.
It's
a
so
text
funny.
message from your phone. But you know what? I cherish it. That's the other thing too. Is like I'm glad that we grew up in the time of voicemails because I still have voicemails from people who are no longer with us.
Yeah.
And that's like the great part of leaving the voicemails because now I can hear their voice whenever I want to.
I love leaving voicemails.
Yeah?
Right?
Yeah, I get so professional. I still leave my number. I'll say it twice.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll
I
remind
my
people.
bag.
In case you didn't get that the first
Even,
time.
even
and-
for
yeah.
your wife. Hello, Jessica. This is
Oh, yeah.
Edward.
Maybe not so formal for my wife, but
I think that's
I-
more
I
fun,
get it.
honestly.
you know,
That would make it a
Failing.
lot more fun.
Mhm.
I leave the only time I leave a voicemail is for if I miss like the doctor's office or like
I'm
making an
still
appointment or for work stuff
Mhm.
when it's like randos and I'm like, yeah, I'm a real person, like I'm not spam.
Mm.
My area code throws a lot of people
What's a
off.
voicemail?
Did you get-
like from?
Mine does too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it, Annie.
What?
What's a voicemail from you sound like?
Oh,
Put her on the spot.
Who am I calling?
Doctor's office.
Oh, okay.
You've missed the number.
Wait. Hold on, Ted. Hold on, Ted. Here we go.
We're sorry. You've missed the doctor. We'll call you back as soon as we get your message.
Hello, doctor. Hi, this is Annie Satowski calling. I wanted to call and make an appointment. Give me a call back. My number is area code blah 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 blah, and then I actually leave the number. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I want to try this experiment
It's
again
really
with,
boring.
with Kevin since he has good. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What are we drawing?
What's
I'm leaving a voicemail?
Just wait till the beat, Kevin.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Stay here.
I'm ready.
Hi, this is Queen City Halloween Store. We're so sorry you missed your call. We know that you're waiting for all your Halloween decorations. Just leave a message after the beep. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Hey, this is Kevin Pinto. I ordered that one weird costume. I've just been waiting for it to show up in the mail. Anyways, they said if you didn't answer the phone that they were going to kill me. Give me a call back at this number. I might be too late, but just give it a shot anyway.
I'm dead. I needed a costume.
There you go.
Now I'm dead.
And for that, everybody, those are 2 minutes that you will never get back in your life. Much longer than leaving a voicemail. With that, we'll be back with more Queen City news now, right after this.
Now your inbox is probably full because you're not picking up the phone because of that experience gift you got instead of the material gift that you wanted. But because we are talking of the holiday season and looking ahead, we talked gifting, but we're also in that time where you hear a lot of those tunes on the radio, or maybe you're playing them yourself. So we got to talking.
Yep.
Annie, Julian, myself, and Kevin now in on the conversation. When it comes to Christmas songs, the holiday songs, the music that's playing, we know the ones that we love,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also the ones that we just can't stand. What are you hitting skip on this season, y'all?
I don't. So off the top of my head,
Mm.
I don't know one that I'm pressing skip on yet. So here's my take. Right.
Okay.
Nothing annoys me in terms of any of the holiday music early in December because it's all still fresh. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
It's like, yay,
it's a
it's
holiday. Right.
Christmas.
I'm in big Buddy the Elf mode. Right. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, Christmas, holidays, Hanukkah. I love everything. Talk to me again by like December 23rd. And if I hear Mariah Carey's, I'm like, get it on, because I've heard it a bajillion times. It's great. Beginning of the month, end of the month, I'm like, Mariah, I'm done. I'm ready for
Yeah.
you to go be
Go back
frozen
into
again.
hibernation.
Hibernation until next year. So I don't know anything I'm pressing skip on right.
Are there any songs that cannot be overplayed to you though? Like millionth time,
Still
re-rack it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, White Christmas by the Drifters. Big fan. That's one of my go. There's a SpongeBob one that I like. We have Dominic the Donkey. I had a whole list.
Oh, Dominic the Donkey's a
Yeah.
good one.
There's a Spanish one that I like. Donde está Santa Claus?
Is it
That one's
like
just funny. It
Mamacita?
really, yeah. There you go. Don't think too much. We don't have the rights.
Sorry. I think I hit the 3 seconds.
All right, good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Good there.
we're in there. We're in
But
there.
this all
but yeah.
started. Ted, you had read an article on NPR that had talked about Paul McCartney's Christmas song.
And
Oh my gosh.
they were asking, is it an actual good song?
Yeah,
Like,
I love that one. Wait, hold on.
Simply
Simply
having,
having
you
a
can't
wonderful
sing
Chri-
it, so you just gotta say it.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas.
Great song.
Okay.
I love that song.
Oh, Christmas in Hollis, by the way. Run
Oh,
DMC.
yeah.
Another one that you can play that nonstop for me.
on repeat.
There's one song that I just have. It's Last Christmas, but the Wham version.
Mhm. The
I'm not
Wham
sick.
version?
Wham.
The
Yeah.
Wham
Yeah,
version.
yeah. I just
Last
didn't know-
Christmas I gave you my heart. Taylor
Yeah.
Swift
Oh,
redid
okay,
it,
yeah.
and that was like better.
Oh.
But so I'll tell you why. I didn't used to dislike it, but in college, again, for anyone who doesn't know, I sound annoying when I say this, but I did gymnastics at the University of Iowa.
Uh-huh.
So during Christmas time, that is right before season. So we were like hard in the gym, even during finals, whatever. So you run around the big blue mat, also known as the floor. That's like part of your warm up, and you're running. We had an assistant coach. Shout out Caleb Phillips. He played Last Christmas by Wham. I
Mhm.
think for like our whole 2-hour practice, just on
Same song.
same song over and over and over
Ooh.
and over. So I'm not a big fan of Wham Last
So
Christmas.
it's
If every day you just
and
give
it
it away.
started off as like kind of like a joke, and we're like, haha, okay, like, oh no, we're gonna still listen to. Oh, we're still okay, great. Maybe the 2 hours isn't an exaggeration, but I think we at least hit like 8 times in a row.
Mhm.
So that's not my favorite. I'm not really a big
Fair.
fan of that
You're just
one.
like getting hurt on purpose to get out of it. You're like, I don't want to.
Right, like, oh, please take me away.
Yeah, yeah.
Take me away.
ooh,
Cramp. Be like, nope, sorry. You got to go anyway.
Tag me in.
Ted, Kevin, anyone's for you you're hitting skip on?
No, I let them all play.
What's your favorite then?
Yeah.
It's like which ones are you on repeat?
Oh, I mean, Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. That's a staple. That's
So
the top
basic.
one.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
is,
really
it is.
basic.
Low key, this has come up the list for me. Drummer Boy. Ba-dum-ba-bum-bum. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
really.
That's like a classic.
I feel like every year,
Uh-huh.
like Drummer Boy's creeping up for me. I was like, I
What,
didn't know I
what
liked
do you
it
think
as much.
that the cause of that is?
What does
It's
it
like,
say?
Part of me's getting old,
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's true.
Ba-da-ba-bum-bum.
and I
Oh,
guess
oh,
that's
Annie?
just like, yeah, hey,
Too much. That was one too many bumps.
we got one more second and we're done.
You guys ever listen to Mannheim
Steamroller, yes.
So that to me is like that's super nostalgic because my dad used to play that for us during the holidays, and he would like toss me up at like the crescendos, and like as a little kid, like I don't
Mind blown.
it well just like you know how you have like I don't know for you guys I'm just speaking of the general public, like do you have any memories of when you were like really little and you only have like snippets and that's it?
Mhm.
I just have the snippet of seeing my dad's eyes as he would toss me up and just being like purely elated with holidays and like, oh my God, this is the best. So whenever I hear that, that's something that can never get old for me
That's
because
pretty cool.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's-
kid.
That's awesome.
That's sweet. Okay, so now that you bring that up, we played a lot of Mannheim Steamroller, and then there's some
Listen,
album
I don't know what that is.
called like Country Christmas that my mom would put on.
Does it have Grandma Got Run Over?
No, I like
Oh,
that
I
song.
like
That one,
that
that
one
one's
too,
great. I
yeah.
love that. No, it was
Yeah.
called like Roll Back the Rug so we can two-step. Oh, it's called like Two-Step Around the Christmas Tree.
I can get
Oh,
down.
man, we
I don't
gotta
know.
bring
It's
these
a
up
little
later.
annoying. It's
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
annoying. I'll play it for y'all later.
Okay.
Ew.
But the newer song that Kelly Clarkson came out with a couple of years ago.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what she's saying because she kind of sounds like she's screaming most of the time, but I like the beat. And I like that one. Like that's kind of like a little bit more new. It kind of like replaced All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Well, they,
For me.
I did work in Furniture Row, and so we had the music playing.
Mhm.
We had 12 Days of Christmas. One time it got stuck, so the music would get stuck often. They had adjusted
Just, like,
Timberlake songs.
repeating?
They got, yeah.
Oh.
So I had 12 Days of Christmas.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the days, a lot of the time, it was way more than that. So we had 12 days, and there's a lot of different versions, by the way. We can actually sing that one. That one's okay to sing.
Okay.
5 golden rings, right?
Yeah.
4, So they had like so many different versions of 12 Days of Christmas too.
Uh-huh.
But my gosh, I hate the 12 Days of Christmas. It drives me nuts. I'm like, please turn this off. I don't need the 12 days. I don't need it.
12 days.
All right.
Okay,
Yep, I'm done with
12
it.
days. We have about 12 seconds to wrap things up.
All right.
That does it for Morning Edition. We will catch you next time right here on Queen City News Plus.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.